Audible Resistance, the power of HBCU radio, brought to you by AAAM. Are we engaged in resistance at the HBCU Radio Preservation Project?
Yes, always. No, that's why I wanted to hop on so fast, because yes, always. We were just talking about this earlier, where I think just our existence is resistance. If you keep going, you are resisting, and that in itself is a lot already.
Anybody else want to chime in?
Yes, my answer is yes, always as well. In our conversation previously, we were reflecting on a radio station personnel. We had made a site visit earlier this summer at an institution, and I was particularly struck by this woman who she was so committed in her yes. And throughout COVID, she showed up every single day. She was the only person showing up saying, yes, I'm going to save these materials, I'm going to protect these materials, when everyone else at the institution thought that those materials were trash. And so I think I was just really struck by the commitment of her yes, and also seeing how much work in progress one woman was able to accomplish alone with a yes. And so to answer your question, I think that a yes is resistance. Like, us giving our committed yes every single day is resistance. And we should never underestimate the power of resistance by giving a yes every single day.
Thank you.
And if I can just piggyback on that, I mean, I know we all are kind of aware of the threat that is posed against public media in general. And so I think that this project still remaining true to their promise to these communities to come in and make sure that they still act as a resource to and for them, despite what is happening on a political and a systemic level. That's also an act of resistance as well, because it shows that we are still willing to show up for them and with them, so that they can at least have us as an ally despite all of the threats that are posed against their existence. So I think that just the ability to exist is an act of resistance as well.
Anybody else want to speak on this?
I'll just say one thing quickly, and I'll echo what everyone else has said about showing up and just how powerful that is. Because I know that, one thing that we see at so many of these stations is that, there's under-resourcing, underfunding. A lot of the times it's one or two people that are kind of carrying everything on their back, yet they do so unwaveringly, and they do so because they have such dedication to the legacy of the institution, but also to the students that are coming in and out, and that are relying on the stations themselves to learn, to have a voice, to have a place to express themselves, and to learn how to use their voices on air. And so I think working as a resource and an ally to that resistance is resistance.
Allyship is resistance. You want to